The theme for the competitions was about the role of the youth as far as ending drug abuse in schools, societies, and the country at large, aiming at creating responsible leaders or responsible people in the community as far as sustainable living is concerned.
Actually, our scores were pretty good because we were unbeaten up to the final.
Most of the motions were about drug abuse, of which after all the debating, that information, we brought it back to our fellow students in our school, where these motions are not going to stop only in that competition, but we are going to continue debating them, whereby our fellow students that we left in school are going to gain more information about drug abuse, hence ending drug abuse in youth.
My name is Mutesi Vanessa and I'm in Senior 2. I'm one of the debaters who participated in the debates at St. Andrea Kahwas College.
My name is Asingwa Rodrick Agaba. I'm in Form 5 and I happen to be among the debaters who engaged in the Teachers Debate Network debates at St. Andrea Kahwas College. So I'm happy to attend this.
My name is Sibana Joel. I'm in Senior 4. And I happen to be among the debaters who involved the tournament of Teachers Debate Network.
My name is Semata Isaka Koza, Form 5, and I happen to be one of the participants that participated in the tournament at St. Andrea Kahwas College of Teachers Debate Network. Thank you.
Ms. Ahewa Owen, Form 3, and I happen to be one of the debaters who took part in Teachers Debate Network at St. Andrea Kahwas College.
Hello everyone viewing us. I'm Birungi Letitia and I happen to be among one of the participants and attendants.
Hello dear our esteemed viewers, I'm Agaba Rodney. I'm among the debaters in Premier Secondary School. In this competition, we have gained a diversity of knowledge and experience. We have got a diversity of experience from different people, because these competitions do not only mind at us going at a higher level competing, but us also enhancing on our critical thinking, our knowledge, so that we can be activists to those who are in schools, because we see that the environment that we live in at the current moment, we know that we are faced with many challenges where the highest percentage of the people in the country are youth. So in this we see that the moral these youth are not being nurtured very well as far as their morals are concerned. So we find it is a difficulty. So I find it as an achievement to me that after engaging in these debates, I can stand out and be an activist to them, empower them and show them the right way to go.
As long as the theme, the role of the youth in the fight against drug abuse and the promotion of moral uprightness in schools and homes, I said that the debate went on well, where we achieved most of our expectations. That was winning, where we had our team having wins from the start to the end, but only the finals where they were beaten up. But we learned a lot, where we saw that parents are blamed a lot towards the promotion of drug abuse, because they mold their children very poorly, where they end up moving to different communities and adopting the various ways. But we had some few factors that caused drug abuse, where we had the peer influence, environmental factors like these people joining various groups, like when you come in communities where you find these bad people, you also join. But we majorly centered it on poor parenting.
One of the nice tournaments I've ever attended, because first of all, the adjudication was all that fair, and also the welfare, like how we interacted with people, the meals that were served, the way we were handled. It was quite a cool and perfect tournament we had. Then to part of individual side, we see that this debate impacted a lot in our lives, and also because the theme was about the role of youth in ending drug abuse. So we saw that we learned many skills on how we can end drug abuse, reflecting from the community we come from and the schools we come from. So we do see that we learned a lot of things we attained knowledge on how we can end drug abuse in both schools and the community at large. So we do believe for any step taken, we should first mind about the health of the people. So once we carry out drug trade and we don't end drug abuse and in desire to get money, we shall find that most people shall be affected from drugs that come from drug abuse, like cancer, like lung cancer, throat cancer, and many others.
Here we come to realize that we are also educating some old people. Look at the course of debate. This is where we come to interact with many different old people in different societies. Now we were majorly looking at schools and homes, but now we are looking at now to the people in the offices. Look at a point in time where we meet the Lord Mayor Hoima City. In the course of the day, we come to realize that we are also educating more people outside, not only the youth and our students in schools and other people in homes. Another thing, we come to associate with different people. There was quite a big number of schools from different districts, from different areas. Everyone saying, no, me, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a pilot, I want to be. But my overview, I chose education because of one perspective. In debate, I have attained a lot. I do believe that at the end of the day, can educate someone just with the skills I have attained from this debate. Another thing, and the theme of that debate, ending drug abuse and creating a responsible living, we come to realize that if you feel something that is missing, you can now cope up from another society and associate with others as we all go on. The impact of the theme, at the end of the day, we are going to realize that going to be reduced drug abuse, reduced consumption. Yes, we are saying that drug abuse may not end in the day, but there is going to be a reduction in the abuse.
We want future generations to adopt changes that we are going to put by our strategies that we lay in this generation. We do see that we want people who are in the future to see what are we trying to advocate for. So we do see that doing this, we are trying to end drug abuse in the communities. We are trying to end the crimes and the violences, because we have seen actually incarcerations, perverse incarcerations in prisons because just of drug abuse, of which we do believe that we can rehabilitate these people. Actually, even there are some of the people who are they adamantly refuse to abide by what we say. So they need some little punishment, however much we shall not overstrain them, because we do believe that when people are in prisons, they do get rehabilitation through actually learning carpentry, of which they are going to come and impart the skills in the community at the end of the day. So we do believe that even when we punish these people at the end of the day in prisons doing what, we do believe that they are going to come out of prisons equipped with skills whereby they are going to advance the community one by one. So we shall see now the community developing. We end drug abuse. So I mostly quote speeches of different role models in the world, and one of the role models, and that was Mahatma Gandhi. He said that we should always be the change we wish to see in the world. So change starts with me, then I can advocate for more people. So I do see we are advocating for change, so we should start by the change and tell these people what is the impact of taking drug abuse, what are the bad effects.
So we come to agree, all of us, that leaving the other parts constant, that we are arguing to win, but we come to a resolution of something, that look, we are all supposed to calm down, think out, and put into the measures that are supposed to be actually implemented to end the drug abuse. For example, we agree that drugs are good, yes, but we have drug abuse and drug usage, because when you look currently in the world, that even people who are involved in actually the sale of drugs, these are among the most rich people. Then we are not fighting the usage of drugs, but the abuse of drugs. So when we implement issues like regulating the production, the sales, and the consumption of the drugs, we shall see that at the end of the day, we achieve a world that is free from drug abuse. People are dying in Congo. Why everything the Africans? So I believe that if we stand as the United Africa, think out it, that we can make it the end of the day. Support me. Come and we sit together so that we can see that we develop the Africa we are living in today. No matter everything, no matter any factor, we can make it. Change starts with a person, and at the end of the day, we influence the others.
Our students at Premier Secondary School in the Debaters Club were able to be in the finals, first of its kind, and actually obtain the second position, which is so grateful to the learners. But most importantly, we see that debate in school is of great importance, where we see learners obtain much skills, for example, critical thinking, public speech, among others, which is actually helping them to broaden their minds I know about many aspects of life and many topics in our country, Uganda, of which they can come up to be solutions and provide solutions to the challenges we encounter in our country, possibly in communities. We see debate have helped these learners to socialize and actually become great people like public speakers. We have gotten our learners exposed and actually interact with many schools, many learners, which they can learn or they are learning from others and obtaining more and more. Such a connection can't be taken for granted. I urge many schools to actually take this as a priority.
My name is Aikiri Zagatred, the headmistress, Premier SS, Emaire School. For having organized such regional competitions where Premier was part of the competitions. I'm happy that as Premier we emerged the second in the whole region, and that has done us so well. In that it has improved the critical thinking among our students in the debate club. They have improved in their spoken. It has promoted unity both internally and externally. It is also marketing our school.